Ni hao. So the first word is Ga Guangzhou. It also means Ga Guangzhou in English, and it's a city in China, a port city northwest of Hong Kong on the Pearl River. It's a proper noun, and the first part of the word, the first radical, means shelter, and it has san strokes. And the second part of the word means river, and it has yo strokes. And a way to remember what the two of them mean in association with the word would be Ga Wong provides shelter on the river since it's a port town. And then it used in a sentence right here would be Beijing Ga Wong Zhou He Shanghai Yo Bi Ni Yo De Dai Pei Yo Ling Du Dan Song Yu Han Shou He Zhe Kujan, which means yes, Beijing, Guangzhou, and Shanghai have subway systems that are much more beautiful than the New York subways. And that's just a picture of the town. The next word is Shanghai, and it also means Shanghai in English, and it's a city in China. It's the most populous city in the world, actually. It's also a proper noun. The first part of the word is the radical for one, and a way to remember that is it also has also means top. So the radical for top is the top is one, and one is top. And the radical for the second word is water, and this means sea itself. So you could say for sea is in the water, water's in the sea. And the first one has san strokes, and the second one has sure strokes. And again, it being used in a sentence up here is the same sentence as the last one, which would be Beijing Ga Guangzhou He Shanghai Yo Bi Ni Yo De Dai Pei Yo Ling Du Dan Song Yu Han Shou He Zhe Kujan, which again means yes, Beijing, Ga Guangzhou, Shanghai have subway systems that are much more beautiful than the New York subways. The third word is Nanjing, which means also Nanjing again in English, and it's the capital of China's eastern Jiangsu province. It's also a proper noun, and the first part of the word, the radical, it means the radical is 10, but also means south, and you can think south has 5 letters, which is half 10. And then the second part of the word means lid, and the radical is lid, but it means top, and you can think the lid is the top of like up thing. And then it being used in a sentence up here would be Ling Wei Nanjing Deng Sheng Shi Sheng Za Su Jia Di Te, which means in addition, Nanjing and other cities are building subway systems. And this first word again has zhao strokes, and this second word has ba strokes. The third word is dan. It means but, yet, still, nevertheless. It's a conjunction, and this word right here, the radical is man, and you think Dan is Don is a man's name. And it being used in a sentence up here would be Ke shi yingbe ke shi zibu dan bu zao ting, which means you may pay in coins or bills, but no change will be given. And this word also has chi strokes 7. The next word is lingwai, and it means in addition to, moreover, or besides. It's an adjective, and the first part of the word here, the radical is mouth, and it means another, so it could be like another person's mouth is how I remembered it. And the second word right here, the radical is evening, and it also means outside, so I would say like to spend my evenings outside. And both of these letters have wood strokes, so 5 strokes. And then it being used in a sentence is the same as Ninjing, and I'll read it again. Lingwei Nanjing Den Chenxi Zhengzai Suzhan Dite, which means in addition, Nanjing and other cities are building subway systems. The fifth or sixth word is zhengzai, which means in the process of, to be doing, and it's an adjective. The first part of the word right here, the radical is stop, and it also means right. So I say the right thing to do is stop at the sign, and it has wood strokes, so 5 strokes. And the second word right here, this has the radical of earth, and it also means on, so I say on the earth is where we live, an easy way to remember it. And this has yo strokes. And then being used in a sentence up here would be Ling Wai Nanjing Den Cheng Shi Zheng Zai Su Zheng Zai Te. And that means, again, in addition, Nanjing and other cities are building subway systems. And the 7th word is Shoujun, which the radical for the first part of the word would be man, and also means study, so it'd be like study man, or men study. And this has zhou strokes, so 9 strokes. And the second part of the radical here is the radical for long stride, and also means build, so I'd say it takes long strides to build. And that has ba strokes. The word is also a verb, and it being used in a sentence up here would be, again, the same as the last one. So, Ling Wai Nanjing Den Chen Shi Shou Zhen Su Zhan Dai Te, which means, again, in addition, Nanjing and other cities are building subway systems. And the 8th word is tong, which is means open through, get through. It's a verb, and it being used in a sentence here would be wo men sha ye shou bu tong di te ya, which means the subway didn't go to our school. And then the radical right here would be walk, and it also means through, so it would be like walk through a door, I would say, to remember it. And it has sure strokes, so it has 10 strokes. Thanks.